Hey everybody, just Jessie here. I sure hope you're having a great day. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So it is about to be the middle of April, and I'm already thinking about May. I really don't know how many kits I plan to work on in May. It really depends on what the end of April looks like, but I do know I want to work on this kit. So there is actually a Ivy Dolamore DP event for the month of May, and I thought it'd be a great time to work on this kit. This is the only Ivy Dolamore kit that I have, and why not work on her? I've been wanting to work on her since I've received the kit. This is a round kit. It's called Written in the Stars. It's 17 by 26 inches or 42.9 by 66.1 centimeters. So the plan is we're going to unbox it. We're going to look at the kit, the canvas. We're going to look at the drills. And then I'm going to kit up. And I don't know if I'm going to do a kit up and chat or just do a time-lapse kit up and then show you the end result. I haven't quite decided yet. I've gotten this far though. Let's open her up. So this kit has 62 colors with 4 Aurora Borealis, 3 iridescent diamonds, and 3 fairy dust diamonds. And this one is kind of crammed in there. So first off, here is your sticker sheet. There is the cover. Isn't that pretty? That's the original artwork. And then when you open this up, you get to see all of the colors that will be in the kit. And it looks like your ABs are going to be like a brownish, maybe a goldish color, a light pink, a green, and then your iridescents and your fairy dust. We're going to look at the drills. But first, let's open this. So you see how it's kind of rolling up on itself. This is a poured glue canvas. And the best thing about that is you can just kind of roll it the opposite way. You're not going to damage your canvas. Kind of zhuzh it up, as someone used to say. And here is what she looks like. Let's see. We're going to start at the top. So that's the top part. And then I will pull her up just a little. And there's the bottom. Isn't she pretty? Oh, so the thing that got me, I love purple. I mean, I love all sorts of colors, but I love the purple in her hair. And I love the purple in her gloves. I love the green like eyeshadow maybe, and some green in her eyes. And I just thought she'd be a lot of fun to work on. And here's what the color packet looks like. Oops, here's what the color packet looks like. I'm going to open it up. Some people don't like color trains, so if you don't like it, you can skip ahead. I like seeing the colors. I don't think I'll name the colors. I'm just going to show them to you. Okay, I'm going to take you off the tripod and we will pan over this, and then I will point out where some of the special drills go. All right, I'm back. So we're going to look at where the special drills go, and I'm going to get down here and point them out to you. So we're going to start with AB 211, and it's got the 2 dots. It's like a lilac or a really light purple, and you're going to see that in her hair. Here, here, here. So pretty much all around, kind of highlighting her hair. Next is AB346. That's kind of like a goldish color maybe, and that's going to be here. It's the slash, the bolded slash. Here, and a little bit in this part of her necklace. Okay, AB819. You're going to see that in these starbursts all over here at the top. And then you're going to find AB3348. It's like a green color. You're going to find that that one is the diamond symbol. So 819, I'm sorry, 819 was a U symbol. The diamond symbol is AB3348. And you're going to see that a little bit in her eyeshadow and a little bit in her green necklace, her gem, whatever this is. And then your next one is L. Okay, your next one is an iridescent. That's L503. That's the A. You're going to see that in a little bit of this earring that's hanging down, and just a little bit in her pendant, and then some here in her jewelry. The next iridescent is L840. It's the percentage sign. There's a little bit here and a little bit here. The next one is W. That's your next iridescent. That's L926. And your W is going to be in part of her earring and part of her jewelry over here. And I think that's it. Your fairy dust, you're going to have the starburst. That's Z209. It's a light purple. And the starburst is going to be in her hair. I bet you. Let me see. Okay, so the starburst is kind of on the outside of her hair. Here, there. So it's just kind of highlighting the edges of her hair. And there might be some inside her hair too. So you're going to give her some highlights in her hair. The next fairy dust is L. It's like probably a golden color. That's going to be right here. And a little bit in her necklace chain right here. And then the last fairy dust is Z3346. That's green. It's a clover, and that's going to be here in her pendant. And that's it. So you have a lot of special colors. You're just not going to have them in a lot of places. So this would be another good one if you wanted to try your hand at doing some special enhancements. You definitely could. I probably won't, just because I'm really happy with the way she looks. But anyway, I really like her. I'm excited to work on her. I think it's a good size canvas. And I'm happy to get back to a round kit. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to get everything together, and we're going to kit her up and get her ready to start on in May. Isn't she pretty? All right, I'll be back in a little bit. So I thought it'd be fun to go over the special drills up close and personal since I did this kit up fast, probably, hopefully. I did try to cut down on the time so you weren't just staring at me kitting up, but I wanted to go over the drills so we could look at them. So the first one we're going to look at is AB211. And this is what AB211 looks like. And let's see. And here is AB211. Let's see. There you go. It's a light purple. It's got really pretty sparkle to it. This is a new, fresh out of the box tray, so it's a little staticky or sticky. Okay, so the next one is AB436. This is almost like a goldish AB. It's super duper pretty. The reason I like showing these in the white trays is because I feel like you get a better idea of the color composition. And this is the AB438. AB438. Our last AB is this really pretty 819. It's like a really pale, almost like a pale peachy color. Isn't that pretty? It looks off-white in the camera to me, but it's like a pale peach. So those are our ABs. And now we're going to go to I believe the iridescent. Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more AB. I don't know my numbers. AB3348. This one is, I don't know why. This one always kind of reminds me of avocado or like guacamole. It's a greenish, like yellowish green color. And then you have that AB coating on it. Here, let me try to get you centered up. Sorry. That was the last of the ABs. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. Now we're moving on to our, I believe, our iridescents. Oh. I'm kind of a sucker for these. This is like a palish, greenish blue, maybe. So pretty. And then we have this one. This was L840. There's that one. This one is, kind of reminds me of like a smoky topaz. Very, very pretty. And then the last iridescent is L926. This one is like a grayish blue, maybe. It's really similar almost to this. Well, this one's got more of a blue in it. So this one's like a grayish green, maybe. It's very pretty. Hold on, let me get that looking prettier. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Those are iridescents. And now we have 3 fairy dust. So the first fairy dust is Z209. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. It's just like a lilac, pretty purple. You can never go wrong with your purples, in my opinion. And luckily, this one has a lot of purples and pinks and blues. And I don't even think it doesn't have a 310. So that'll be a lot of fun. This one is Z728. This one is a pretty yellow fairy dust. Yep. I'm enjoying the fairy dusts. And then the last fairy dust, the last special drill is Z3346. And I am a sucker for these green fairy dust drills. I think the glitter just shows up so much on them. So much fun. There you go. Well, that is written in the stars, all nice and kitted up and ready to go for the 1st of May. So my plan in May, I'm trying to keep myself at just this one start, but I don't know. I might not do it. I might give in to temptation and do another one. We'll see. But so far the May plan is to start her the very first day of May and then alternate every other day, work on this kit, and then on the other day let the picker wheel pick the whip. She will not go in the whip rotation since I'll be working on her every other day, just because that's for an event, and I would love to try to get this one done by the end of the month, and I think I can do it. Overall though, I'm just super excited about all of these colors. There are just so many great ones. I just can't wait. Here's another pretty pink. One of my favorite things when I'm working on a kit is kind of going through it and seeing which color ends up becoming my favorite. I don't know which one will be my favorite, but there's just a lot of them that are just so super pretty. And I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you liked this format, if there's anything you'd like to see me do different. And if not, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all have a great one, and I'll talk to you later. Oh, and if you get the chance, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I sure appreciate it. Take care now. Bye.